Cheap, lying, no good, rotten, four-flushing, low-life, snake-licking, dirt-eating, inbred, overstuffed, ignorant, blood-sucking...
Shut up, boo!
There is no racial bigotry here. Here you are all equally worthless.
You can't handle the truth.
It's all there, black and white, clear as crystal. You lose. Good day, sir.
Good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday, October 22nd. It is Hump Day. Get ready for it. Glad to have you here on this beautiful fall Wednesday morning. Oh, it feels so good outside. It does feel so good outside. Yours truly feeling a lot better. Finally shaking all that crud off. Mercy. Mercy. Time to get that junk out of here. Dudes, I'm just going to tell y'all, stay hydrated. Take your vitamins. For real. Man, you don't want that crap I got. It was rough. It was rough, but here we are. Here we are on the far side of that. Hope you guys are having a great week so far. The weather's looking great. The next few days are going to be gorgeous. I mean, get you outside right now and get some sun. Enjoy the weather. Because now's the time to enjoy it. Good day is in. How's it going, buddy? So now's the time. Now's the time to get out there and just enjoy everything we've got going on. We've got a few things to talk about today. Turning Point USA is about 45 miles down the road from me today in Oxford, Mississippi at Ole Miss. And going to be, I did not know there was a meteor shower. Crap. Oh, shoot. I wish I'd have known that. I don't know if I could have stayed up to watch it, but well, I go to bed earlier and earlier these days, but I would love to have went outside and taken a look. Did you get to see it? And if so, how was it? How was it? I hate I missed it. I did not know about it. Something I guess I should have kept up with, but I did not. I did not. I wish I would have. That would have been cool. That would have been cool to sit there and witness a meteor shower. I miss watching them. Hey, good morning, Jim. But yeah, there's a lot happening today. Like I said, Turning Point USA will be in Oxford, Mississippi today. It's going to be a huge event. You got J.D. Vance is coming in to talk. Our Vice President of the United States is coming to Ole Miss. That would be just that in itself. J.D.'s one of my favorite speakers. I mean, because this dude is on point. He's on point. I mean, that JD is awesome. Erica Kirk will be there. I think Laura Trump will be there. Eric Trump will be there. I was trying to find the entire lineup for who's going to be at Turning Point today because this one ought to be really good. I mean, this ought to be really good. I know I know a couple people who are going, and I can't wait to talk to them about it. That would be fun to go see and to go listen to be honest with you. Because it's a big deal, right? It is a very big deal. And it's a free event. You sign up and go. I mean, there are so many great people that I would love to hear speak, and JD is top of that list. I mean, truly top of that list. Just because he's so well spoken and so knowledgeable on all kinds of things. So yeah, Turning Point USA today in Oxford, Mississippi. That's going to be wild. And I know it's JD. I know it's Erica. I know it's Laura Trump. Okay, Eric Trump. It's Benny Johnson, who I love. Benny Johnson. He's becoming one of my favorites. I like listening to his stuff. And Tommy Tuberville's going to be there. That's right. So it's going to be a full platform of people talking. It's going to be great. I'm excited about that. I think that's going to be cool. I have to check it out online. See, I'll check out that meteor shower online for sure. But yeah, so if you're able to get out today, to get to Oxford, to get to Ole Miss, and check this thing out, go do it. Go do it, because it is a sight to behold, and I love what they stand for and what they speak about. So, Turning Point USA, Oxford, Mississippi, today. Come on, you Mississippians, let's go. Let's make it happen. You can do it. Show up, show out, show these people that, hey, look, we're all in. We are all in. Changing this country for the better, folks. Changing this country for the better. It's a beautiful day to do it. It is a gorgeous day to do it because today it's going to be a high 74. Tomorrow, Thursday, will be a high 77. Friday, a high 73. Going to be partly cloudy Friday. Saturday, partly cloudy, high 72. Sundays, when the rain comes in, going to be a high 64 on Sunday. That's right. Monday, thunderstorms, high 70. Look at these temperatures, though. Tuesday, high 70 with rain. Wednesday, high 62 with rain. Temperatures dipping into the 40s. Yeah. Next week's going to be a little wet. Next week will be a little wet. Hopefully by Halloween night, though, it'll be clear skies. Maybe it's going to be cloudy, but high 72. So that's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. We'll see what happens there. But at least for the next few days, it's going to be a beautiful, beautiful scenario for us. So get out. You can get some yard work done. Just take the dogs out. Go for a walk. Do something. Just get out and enjoy the weather while you can enjoy the weather. That's the key. That's the key. There is a hurricane forming in the Caribbean, finally. Looks like it's going to get up as of today. Well, that's not true. They're tracking this thing. And through next Wednesday, so that'd be what, the 29th, you're talking about a hurricane level 2 is what they're expecting it to get up to. And then they'll see what's going on from there. They're saying the longer that it's, the greater the chances of an impact on the U.S. We haven't really had anything this season. We really haven't had anything this season. And the chances are really low it's going to hit us anyway. But it's still an option. It's probable. I mean, it could happen. But the way this weather pattern's been this season, I don't know how much stock I put into it. If it hits anything, it's probably Florida. But and that's if it doesn't die down before then or turn back into the Atlantic. So it's one of those things. Or is it the Pacific? Never know. It's the Atlantic, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. It's forming out there. So yeah. Anyway, there we go. That's your weather. That's your weather. But it is such a nice weather right now. God, it's such a nice weather right now. Tomorrow night, so on Thursday night, you got Witches Night Out in Senatobia. That's going to be fun from 4:30 to 8:30. Ladies, get your witches costumes on. Get ready to go drink some wine, do a little shopping. We're going to have a costume contest. There's going to be an after party at Woodchuck's. Go enjoy that. That'll be fun. All that'll be fun. Go get signed up, knock yourselves out, have a good time doing it. You can buy advanced wristbands for some things they've got going on that will benefit the Senatobia Tate County shelter, dog shelters. So if you want to support that, definitely go do that. There's lots of options, man. Lots of options. There's so much going on. I think Batesville has their trunk or treat this Saturday, the 25th. That should be fun. To make sure that I am telling you correctly, because I don't want to be lying. Well, let's talk about Senatobia's trunk or treat, because that's next week on the 28th. All right. That'll be next week on the 28th. That'll be from 5 to 8 p.m. But from 5 to 6, you bring your 0 to 3 kids. So your newborns up to 3 years old can enjoy just some time for themselves to go out there and trunk or treat. Disturbed by the little older kids who are going to be wild, going from station to station. But they're going to have candy. There's games, food. It's going to be a lot of fun. And all to get into this, all you have to do is bring one can of food. Bring your canned good in. Donate that because they go to help people who may need it. Everybody wins. Everybody wins. As far as Batesville goes, if I can get my mouse to click on the things. I know they're having theirs. I know Batesville's a Saturday. I know theirs is Saturday. Scare on the Square. That's right. So it will be Saturday from 10 a.m. to noon. They have a costume contest registration at 10 to 11. The winners will be announced at 11:30. It's just a big party on the square for kids, right? And here's the great thing. You got costume contests for all these different age groups. 0 to 2, 3 to 4, 5 to 6, 7 to 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then a family or a group one. All right. If you want to be a vendor, just go to baseballmainstreet.com, scare on the square, sign up to become a vendor out there to give away some of that stuff. It's going to be a good time. Folks, it's going to be a great time. Go down there, have a good time, knock yourselves out, because also they have the Boy Eagle Scouts, the Panola Eagle Club will have their inaugural sporting clay fundraising tournament. That's this Saturday. You got it's an 80 target course. You got 320 targets per team. Now, sign up's $400 per team. If you're a school team, it's $350, I believe, for a team of 4, and you can sponsor stuff. I mean, there's all kinds of things you can do, and this goes to benefit the mission of the Panola Eagle Club and Boy Scout Troop 478. This is their inaugural shoot. It's going to be at the McKeever Shooting Facility. It's going to be a good time. That's going to be a good time in and of itself. So there's tons of things to do this weekend. Plus, as we always mention, you got Cedar Hill Farms. Go out there, enjoy that, because they got so much going on at Cedar Hill Farms. You got the maze in Memphis. You got the haunted houses. All this stuff going on. There's so much to do right now. And the weather is perfect. There's no reason not to go out and enjoy it. There's no reason not to go out and enjoy yourself. Right? They're everywhere, man. There's lots of stuff. Enjoy yourself. Go enjoy yourself. Go do that. Go do it. Get out. Get out and about. Knock yourself out, man. Because there is a ton of stuff to do. You hear it all the time. People are like, well, there's just not a lot to do. But there is. Especially right now, there is. I get that sometimes, like in the summer. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. And there's a concert at Minglewood Hall tonight that Jen's going to with her daughter. So they should have a good time. That's what I'm telling you. There's stuff everywhere to do. Stuff everywhere to do. And let's see. I had here's how my mind works. It's chaotic upstairs. It is. My mind is chaotic upstairs. Like, there are so many things up there. I mean, it's wild. It's a wild thing. There is, God, I'm sitting here looking at it because there's so much happening right now with God. I'm sorry, getting some messages coming in. There's one of Epstein's underage girls, one of his victims, has put out her memoir, naming names. Said there was a trophy closet of underage girls and a sinister threat. Sounds ominous. I mean, oh man, lots of stuff. I do want to get Eric Trump's book, Under Siege, so I've seen him making the rounds on that. I would like to see that. But did y'all see the man that was fired at by a masked accountant over Trump's banner? I mean, this is wild. So this guy, he has a Trump sign, which is his right to have. His right to have. And he was shot at by an angry motorist, right? So the motorist stops, tries to tear down his Trump banner in his mother's front yard. Right. So again, you're already committing crimes there. You're not allowed to do that stuff. And he was relaxing at home. And then he checked the security cameras after seeing a man wearing an Antifa-style mask step out of a Jeep Cherokee to look at a Trump banner attached to a bus parked near his 87-year-old mother's home. The man, who was 38 years old, Benjamin Michael Campbell, was speeding before abruptly stopping and removing the banner. And Thomas, he says, being a Second Amendment believer, I reached over, grabbed my rifle, and took off out there to the porch. Thomas said he fired 2 warning shots into the air before Campbell allegedly got back into his vehicle and opened fire through the sunroof. Campbell then fled, only to return moments later and fire several more shots, striking a refrigerator inside the home. Ooh. Campbell, here's the thing, an Atlanta-based accountant, fled before police arrived. He was arrested September 30th, extradited to North Carolina, where he faces charges including felony assault with a deadly weapon and intent to kill or inflict serious injury. Good Lord. This is a professional, right? This is an accountant doing this stuff. That is wild. It's crazy. It is insane. Thomas says the only thing that saved his life was the fact that Campbell couldn't shoot very well. Yeah, there you go. But how wild is that? There are lunatics everywhere. There are lunatics everywhere. They are nutcases galore. I was looking because I want to. It's time. I want to play some songs. I've got one for you, just to calm things down a little bit. I absolutely love this song. It's a great song. I don't know if you've heard it. It's about an artist buddy of mine. I was fortunate enough to interview him a few years ago, and he's so good. I mean, so good. Here it is. Let me see if I can get to play for you. This is called the River Song. Check this out.
There is a deep and muddy river where I'm from. It's where I belong. The banks are steep and the river is winding, waiting for my Lord to carry me on. When I was just a child, Lord, I was a child wandering, waiting for when I could roam. But I'm a little bit older now. This old world got smaller somehow, but that black river rolls through this soul like it's always done. It is a deep and muddy river where I'm from. It's where I belong. The banks are steep and the river is winding, waiting for my Lord to carry me on. Over there on the west bank was the beginning of the foothills to the Ozark Mountains and the great beyond. But right yonder on the east side, it ain't nothing but cotton fields for 500 miles on down to the Mississippi shore. It is a deep and muddy river where I'm from. It's where I belong. The banks are steep and the river is winding, waiting for my Lord to carry me on. When I go to sleep and don't wake with the morning, bury me in my river home. Bury me in my river home.
It's just so good. Mudbone's awesome. Mudbone's awesome. I remember him being in the studio, coming up meeting this guy. And so talented. So talented. We used to have so many people come to the studio. I miss those days when we were able to do all that. It was so good. And he was just super talented. He's got a lot of great songs on his album, too. I need to play more of those. And I was looking through some of my stuff, trying to find things that you may or may not have heard from guys that I know that I've gotten fortunate enough to meet. And just going through my system, I lost a lot when my other computer crashed. Oh, it kills me. I had so much music on it from indie artists. But Mudbone, just a good dude. And he can play all kinds of stuff, right? He's so super talented. I mean, just incredibly talented. And what a great song. What a great song that is. I think he's got a song I really like too. I think it's Red Shoe. Red Shoes. I believe that's it. I've got to go look. I've got to go and just go through all my stuff. I got a lot to do today, but I'll try to do that up. Maybe I can get that for tomorrow and see how it is. But again, a great artist. And that's what I mean, man. There's so many great artists out there that we don't get to hear. We don't get to hear. Like most of us will never get to hear these people. Why? Because they don't have that presence out there. They're not given that presence out there. That's a good thing about the internet. Of all the negative, there's the good stuff about the internet is the fact that you can discover people like Mudbone and artists like that. Because otherwise, we're out of luck. We're SOL and it is an amazing song. And like I said, he's an amazing artist. I mean, really good. Really good. Really good. We got to get some bills paid. I'm going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with you. You are listening to Undefined Radio.
First Security Bank is proud to support all area football teams. While you may not win every game, your friends at First Security Bank hope and pray that you stay safe, play hard, and be true to your team. It takes each one of you to play your role in the game, and it takes each one of us to be your bank. Each position on the team has its challenges, but we choose to persevere and win regardless of the numbers on the scoreboard. Make this season your best season. First Security Bank, we are one. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
North Delta Football is coming to you live all season long, thanks to TBI Fiber, proud sponsor of the Green Wave broadcast. Just like our players on the field, TBI Fiber delivers speed, strength, and reliability you can count on. Lightning fast internet, powerful connections, and dependable service. That's a winning game plan every time. From kickoff to the final whistle, TBI Fiber keeps fans connected. Whether you're tuning in from home, on the go, or cheering from miles away. TBI Fiber. TBIfiber.com, built for the community, by the community.
Let Panola Paper Company be your source for supplies for your business or organization today. They can provide paper, janitorial supplies, food service disposables, office supplies, concessions, party supplies, warehouse and shipping supplies, first aid and safety items, and the list goes on and on and on. With free next-day delivery service to most locations, call them today for a catalog and pricing to start saving your business money. Order online at panolapaper.com, panolapaper.com, or call them at 563-5222, 563-5222. Panola Paper Company in Batesville in the Industrial Park, panolapaper.com.
Caldwell Insurance. Look for us under the clock sign on the square in Batesville. And look for us supporting the North Delta Green Waves in 2025. We have the easiest phone number to remember, 563-4567. We have the easiest website. It's timetoinsure.com. Easy, easy, easy. And we're easy to find. Under the clock sign on the corner on the Batesville Downtown Square. Come see Chris Smith, Brittany Hawkins, Jennifer Miner, and Perrin Caldwell. We work hard to make insurance easy for you at Caldwell Insurance. There you go. What is up, Big Lou? Big Lou Winston, ladies and gentlemen. My buddy, my brother. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Dude, I miss you, Lou. I ain't got to see Lou in a minute. It's been way too long. It's been what, guys? It's been a few months now. And Big Lou's a legend around here, buddy, in the Memphis scene. I've been so fortunate to be able to become friends and brothers with that man right there. Especially like in the wrestling business, because wrestling business is Wrestling business, cutthroat, it's wild, it's underhanded, it can be despicable, but at the same time, it's awesome. Like, it's great, it's magical, and you can create some of the strongest bonds and friendships in the wrestling business. I mean, that's what's cool about it. I mean, people just don't understand. Like, people outside of wrestling just think of it, they think of wrestling as this fake thing, right? That's out there that's just some weird form of entertainment. These are the same people who watch soap operas every day, right? Who watch the Housewives of what the heck ever, right? Those are the same people who judge wrestling. But what they never understand is none of those people could ever do what we do in the wrestling business. They're not tough enough mentally or physically to put their bodies on the line the way we do for people's entertainment. We tell stories live. We don't get takes to do them. All right, we don't get to redo a scene. We're just doing it as we go. The ultimate improv. Woo. And so bonds are formed in the wrestling business under fire like that. It gets to be a crazy, wild thing that's that we do. And I've been fortunate to do this a long time and meet people like Lou. And it's been fun. It's been fun. I hope to see Lou soon. We need to be on some shows, dude. We definitely need to be getting together some more shows. The concert tonight is all indie artists. Yeah, list some of those artists in the chat down there, Jen. I'll try to pull them up. See if I can't play one or two of them before the show ends today. I did listen to Salad, Zen. I did listen to Salad, by the way. After the show went off, I was determined to go look at it. When I was sitting here working on other things, I was like, okay, I've got to pull this up, but I've got to listen to the actual song, them actually do it. So, which again, they're pretty cool. They were pretty cool. Yeah. What a great group they were, or are, I guess. Are they still performing? I didn't look to see if they were doing anything new. But I did get to see that. So that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. But I'm all about playing some music this morning. And I've got several. I got several different things that we could play if we wanted to. And look into it because I played some Roxy Love yesterday. I've got several of theirs. I've got a couple of Amber's, Amber Ray Dunn. Amber did a song based off a lady who worked at a bar that they used to be at that got closed down. And I wish I could remember. I do. I wish I could remember exactly what that was, the name of it was. But I cannot. I cannot remember. But it's so good. That song is so good. We may play it too. But like I said, I'm going through all my stuff, trying to make sure that I can get all of it concentrated into one session, get some of these artists. Because like I said, I've got a ton of them. Yeah, see, a lot of these guys I haven't heard before. Like, I don't know who they are. I'm just going to tell you right now, I don't know who any of them are. Let me just start with that. I don't know any of them. So they're coming to Minglewood Hall tonight. That's the concert that Jen's going to. And, I mean, Chris Lane's been around for a while, it looks like. Oh, yeah, he's performed with Lauren Elena. He's performed with a lot of people. Still don't know who he is, but he has performed for a few people. So I got to be careful. I can't play his stuff. And you can usually tell it by how the videos and stuff that are put out and how they're made. Like, he's had some actual money put behind him. You got Tucker Wetmore. Kind of looking at his. He's had a couple videos go off. Tucker has. Hey, Daniel, what's up? Feeling good. Feeling great. Feeling a lot better, that's for sure. Feeling a lot better. Yeah, it looks like Tucker's had some things go off here. And there's a lot. So I better see, I have to sit here and I have to be sure that when I'm going through these things that I am absolutely not playing stuff that's copywritten and that's really has, I've got to be careful is what I'm saying. Because if not, then I get in trouble. And we don't want that. We don't want that. But it looks like some of these guys have gone off. I mean, their videos are getting huge views. But I've never heard of them. Drunk, creepy guy by no small children is another fun video for after the show. Oh, yeah, I'll take that. I'll check that one out, too. Yeah, again, I gotta be careful on some of these. I mean, from what I'm seeing here, though, that concert tonight ought to be nice. I mean, it's a full-on country concert, that's for sure. Megan Patrick is the other one. She's the other headliner. So let's look at hers. Her videos haven't really gone off as much. So Low Cassius he's had some go off too, but yeah, there's a few on here. But I think I don't know. I definitely got to look at some of these and check them out. I'm definitely going to have to do my due diligence and make sure I can play them. Right, because when you're doing this show like this, you have to be careful because YouTube will silence you. YouTube will absolutely silence you. They will, in a heartbeat. YouTube is bad about that. But there's a group. There is a group that I can play. I'm going to introduce some of y'all to. I think Zen knows who I'm talking about here. So I'm going to play the song. And then what we'll do is after I play the song, then we'll talk about it. All right. I'll play the song. And then we're going to talk about it. I'm trying to decide which song to play here. Oh, yeah, we got to do this one. We got to do this one. This is the one. I know I'm being very ambiguous, right? Very ambiguous. But that's the whole thing behind this. Here you go. Take a listen.
To the new AI.
After the stupid commercial goes off. I'm so tired of seeing that. All right. Hope y'all are ready for this. Let's go.
Just a small town girl living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train going anywhere. Just a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit. He took the midnight train going anywhere. a singer in a smoky room, the smell of wine and cheap perfume. For a smile they can share the night. It goes on and on and on and on. Strangers waiting up and down the boulevard, their shadows searching in the night. Street lights, people living just to find emotion, hiding somewhere in the night. Working hard to get my fill. Everybody wants a thrill. Ain't anything to roll the dice just one more time. Some will win, some will lose. Some are born to sing the blues. Oh, the movie never ends. It goes on and on and on and on. Strangers waiting up and down the boulevard, their shadows searching in the night. Street lights, people living just to find emotion, hiding somewhere in the night. Don't stop believing. Hold on to the feeling. Street lights, people. Don't stop believing. Hold on. Street lights, people. Don't stop believing. Hold on to the feeling. Street lights, people. Don't stop believing. Hold on to the feeling. Street lights, people.
Woo, boy. So they killed that. Absolutely crushed that song. All right. What a great cover of Don't Stop Believing by Journey, right? This is by a Filipino family from Cebu City in the Philippines. Yeah. It's a mom, dad, I think 3 daughters and a son. Son may be the youngest. Ice, he's killing it on drums, buddy. This is a little bitty fella just getting it. All of them can play and sing, and they are rocking and rolling. They are so freaking good. Like, they are so good. They really are great. I've done a few reactions to their music, and oh my goodness, Mission Souls, and that's their name. That's the group's name, Mission Souls. Missioned with an ED at the end of it. Souls. They're a family. They're a cover band out of the Philippines, and they are just crushing it. I'm telling you, they are so good, and their videos are really good and put together. I mean, it's not like they're just putting a camera up and just getting one shot. I mean, they've got isolation shots. They've got all kinds of good stuff going on. Greystones. Let me check out the Greystones here. Greystones band. Oh, so they've got. Okay. All right. Let's see. So, they do a cover of that too, but let's see what else. All right. So let's look. Let me find one that could be different here. Wow. So, okay. They got some good songs. So, well, at least they cover some good stuff. I kind of want to check out them doing Landslide. We should check that out. Should we check that out? I think we should check that out. This is the Greystones covering Fleetwood Mac's Landslide. Mainly because I just love that song in all its iterations. So we're gonna do Landslide, and we're gonna check this out right now. Let's go. After the stupid little commercial that I'm not gonna play for you, then we'll do it. All right, here we are. Let's get this thing rolling. Greystones, Landslide. Let's go.
I took my love and I took it down. I climbed the mountain and I turned around. And I saw my reflection in the snow-covered hills till the landslide brought me down. Oh, mirror in the sky, what is love? Can the child within my heart rise above? Can I sail through the changing ocean tides? Can I handle the seasons of my life? Oh, well, I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I've built my life around you. But time makes you bolder, children get older, and I'm getting older too. Well, I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I've built my life around you. But time makes you bolder, children get older, and I'm getting older too. You know I'm getting older too. So take this love and you take it down. Yeah, climb a mountain and you turn around. And if you see my reflection in the snow-covered hills where the landslide brought me down, and if you see my reflection in the snow-covered hills, well, maybe, well, maybe, well, maybe the landslide will bring you down.
Hi, I'm Grayson. I'm Max. I'm Izzy. And I'm Hope. On behalf of the Graysons, we wanted to say hi and let you know how much we appreciate you. We love Fleetwood Mac, and it is an honor to perform their songs.
This song is really a classic, and it's so fun to play a song that so many of you love.
This one challenged us with some tricky harmonies, but it also gave us a chance to grow more in this area. We hope you enjoyed this version of it, and we hope you'll keep listening as we share more music.
We are so lucky to have such good listeners like you.
And as always, thank you for supporting us.
And thank you for listening.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was so freaking good. Oh, my God. That's good. That was great. That was incredible. That was incredible. If you turned away while we're listening to that, something's wrong. If you didn't enjoy that song, something's wrong. So this reaction will go up here in a little while. I'm going to take this reaction out of this whole video and I'll post it on its own. And I'll work this video into it. Just so y'all can see it, because it is fantastic. Fantastic. So good. It's so good. They are so talented. Holy crap. They are really, really good. I love seeing kids. So the Greystones, once again, who covered this Landslide, who covered Landslide by Fleetwood Mac, right? It's a classic song. But when you see kids who are able to perform like that, who love performing like that, who know these songs, it's amazing. And I love how the video was done, because there were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them playing this. All right. So you had the 2 singers, you had 5 on instruments. And I love that. I love the shots. I love that they all had their moments to shine in the song. And the girls were just so good at singing. I mean, the whole experience there was great. So it looks like I'm about to do several reaction videos from Greystones, because that was cool. That was cool. And Zen's telling me right now in the chat that they covered Baker Street. The saxophone is spot on. So that'll be another one we're going to check out. It's another one we'll react to. But this was great. Go subscribe to their channel. Like, subscribe, hit those notification bells so when they're putting out new stuff, you can get it. I just subscribed as we were listening to it. But that was incredible. What did you guys think? Leave your comments down below this video, and we'll get to more of that. We'll definitely get to more of that. All right. Now it's time for Michael Bates, man. It's that part of the show. It's time for Michael Bates. And I think, here's the thing. While I was listening to that and just enjoying all of that, I think I've kind of decided what this show is going to be about now. Finally, after several weeks. We'll probably do a lot of music during this show, these indie artists and new things like this that we're discover together. And as we do that stuff, I'll turn these into reaction videos as well. I'll get a twofer out of it, but also introduce you to the talent, the sheer talent that's out there. Because if you're going to be on YouTube, if you're going to be watching videos, at least watch cool, fun things and support cool, fun people who are out here doing the thing. So let's get into this. We're going to play one from Michael Bates. I'm excited about it, about this stuff. So we'll play some Michael Bates. He's got a several part series. I think we'll start that one. I see one. We're going to do one Sin next week. But I want to do one right here called Old Paths. We're going to jump on it and we're going to listen to it. I hope you enjoy this one. But let's get into this. I think there's a great message here.
Wells Funeral Home and Cremation Service, your locally owned family funeral home and cremation service in Batesville. We love supporting our North Delta Green Wave High School athletics, and we are ready for some football. We are proud of the programs at North Delta and the hard work our athletes have put in. Wells Funeral Home and Cremation Service in Batesville, proud of our Green Waves. We are ready to serve you, and we are ready for some football. Visit our website at wellsfuneralhome.net or call us at 662-563-5700.
Hey, good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for being with us today. I'm Michael Bates, your host on In View of Eternity. I want to recount a little bit of what we've talked about all week long, and then we'll sum it up today. We've been studying from Jeremiah 6. And down through verse number 16, God is trying to send warning to his own people because he's sending destruction upon them because of their sins. They have broken their covenant relationship with him. He says in verse 10 that their ear is dull. It's not opened, that they'll even listen to him. He says they have no delight in my word. And to them, it's a reproach. Another problem that they had that we looked at had to do with the fact of their own greediness for wealth and gain. And from the prophet, even to the priest, it's supposed to be religious leaders. Everyone, he says, deals falsely. Just as long as they could get just a little bit more riches, they'd do anything. Then another problem they had was that their leaders kept saying, peace, peace. In other words, they were saying that these people had something they didn't have. In other words, you can't have peace with God and be wicked. Isaiah 48 nails that down pretty well for us. But sometimes that's what we do when we know we're sinning against God. We justify it by saying, oh, everything's all right. There's no trouble here, when there's great trouble. And we noticed on yesterday that they got to a point in their religious life where when they committed abomination before God, they were not even ashamed anymore. Neither could they blush. And sometimes we notice times in the world and in our own lives where we ought to be ashamed of sin, and we simply are not. Today we look at verse 16. Thus says the Lord. He says, stand by the way and see. He says, and ask for the ancient paths where the good way is, and walk in it, and you'll find rest for your souls. But they say, we will not walk in it. God calls us back to the old paths. In other words, where his way is, and the way in which he has instructed us to live and to carry out our lives here upon this earth before him. It's our own willful heart that says, I won't walk that way. I won't walk for you, Lord. I will not walk in your paths. I will not live by your commandments. I'm going to live my life my way. It'll be sad, but when our attitude is that, the destruction came upon these people that God was trying to warn in Jeremiah 6. Their city destroyed, many of them killed, and many driven away into Babylonian captivity. They were no longer at home. They were the servants of others. When God warns us today to turn back to him, to his good way, to his path, the end is destruction when we don't. In Matthew 7, verses 13 and 14, we're told of two paths. One, the gate is wide and the way is broad, but it leads to destruction. Many there be, Jesus says, that go down that way. Because straight is the gate, narrow is the way that leads to life, and few there be that find it. I hope that you'll be a part of that few. Let's go and enjoy eternal bliss, life forevermore in heaven together. Thank you for listening. I'm Michael Bates.
Wow, another great message from Michael Bates. And yeah, man, how easy is it for us to get lost in our own vices, right? Our own mindset. I can figure this out on my own. I can do things my own way. Nobody can tell me anything. I'm going to do it my own way. Nobody knows as well as I do, right? That seems to be what we as humans do a lot of. Boy, do we do a lot of that. I mean, we do. Well, let's face it. We do. It's like we can't help it. We can't help ourselves. We just know better. We just know better. We know better than everybody else, people. You got to know that. Don't tread on those old paths. That's what he's talking about here. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't tread down those old paths. Do different things. Be better and do different things like that. You can be better. For sure. For sure. Be better. Be fun. All right, you can do that. You can do that. There's lots to do when it comes to that stuff. Lots of ways to be, but do what you know is right. Don't give in to your vices. Those are easy to do. You tell yourself 1 drink's not going to hurt, 2 certainly not going to hurt. I can handle 4. Nah, I'm good with 8. Let's go. I'm fine. What's the worst that could happen? And then you find out. Right? There is so many temptations out there that you think you can handle, that you prove to yourself time and again you can't. Right? I mean, that's the thing. And no one can help you handle them. You have to do that. You have to do that. Lean into your faith. It gets a whole lot easier. Right? Just gets a whole lot easier. More good stuff from Michael Bates. I love it. Love this part of the show. We talk about that every morning, but it's true. Love this part of the show. Love being able to talk about it. As we come on the back end of the show, man, it's going to be a beautiful day outside. Be sure you go out and be a part of that. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your day and all that it has to offer, because there's so much. And we like to thank all of our great sponsors. You've heard their commercials. We also like to thank Kudzu Golf Carts and Cochran Family Medical Center for making this show possible. Couldn't do a lot of this stuff that I do without the great sponsors that I have. We call football on Friday nights. We have a lot of great sponsors there. Some of those are sponsors of this show and of that show and of our football. We're fortunate. We are very fortunate that we get to do some of the things that we get to do. And I wouldn't have it any other way. It's the same thing with our book launch is coming up. If you haven't checked out our Bodie Bagsley Facebook page, please go do that. Check it out. I've got a free chapter of the book I'm giving away. The first chapter's free. All you gotta do is sign up to our mailing list, and you're gonna get the first chapter of the book free. I'm excited about the launch of the book. Thanks to our great sponsors who jumped on board to help us make this launch successful, because there's a lot involved in it. I've learned so much about how to successfully launch a book, and we're going to hope that this pans out that way. And so, yeah. Lift somebody up today. It's not hard to be nice. It's not hard to be nice. It isn't. That's an easy thing to do. It's an easy thing to do. You just got to have the mindset that that's how you're going to approach life. So approach it that way. Be better. Be good. I have to tell myself that every day. I do. I have to tell myself that every single day. Like, dude, you need to calm down. Just be kind. It's all good. Smile. Smile a little bit. Have fun. Enjoy life. Enjoy it. For all we know, we've got one shot at this thing. So make the most of it while you can. Doesn't matter what happens after this in life. It's what you do with this life to get you into the next journey. So I'm excited about the launch. I'm so proud of you. Thank you, Jen. Thanks for believing. She has to sit here and watch all of it, hear me complaining all the time as I'm trying to get stuff done. So kudos to her. She's a great human. All right, guys, we're getting out of here. Enjoy y'all's time today. Jen, enjoy the content. Y'all be safe. Have a good time. And guys, I'll see y'all soon. I will. We'll be back here in the morning, right back here on Undefined Radio. So get ready for that. Now we kind of figuring out what the show's going to be. I'm a little excited about that.
I don't want to tell him what a cheap, lying, no good, rotten, four-flushing, low-life, snake-licking, dirt-eating, inbred, overstuffed, ignorant, blood-sucking.
Shut up, boo. There is no racial bigotry here. Here you are all equally worthless.
You can't handle the truth.
It's all there, black and white, clear as crystal. You lose. Good day, sir.